All right. It's Feeney Talks with Friends. We're episode 166, and we're with our good friend Rob here at Luna Pizza today.
Hey, bro. Wrong Feeney. Little bro, gotta go. My turn. Great job, though. How'd he do, everybody? Good job. One take. He was practicing for about 45 minutes. Like my brother said, we're with a good friend, Rob. What's up, Rob O'Meara in the house? How you doing?
Hey, it's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
We're going to start with the Star Spangled Banner.
I like it.
Love it.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. Tell us about that. Who's
Well,
that? You know that guy?
I do know that guy. That is Micheal O'Meara, my youngest son. He's been playing the guitar for about 10 years, 10 years. And he just keeps getting better. He's been doing the national anthem. He plays it for Conard, hockey games and football games. And has been doing Johnny's jog, I'd say maybe 5 years, 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And man, it just keeps getting better. Love it. Really love
he's
it.
so good, so talented, great kid. Tell him save the date. He has it in his calendar, September 12th. He's going to try to do the 5th annual Friends of Feeney golf tournament.
Nice.
Browse, my guy Browse, is trying to get him for his cornhole tournament.
Okay.
So he's a hot
And
ticket item.
Maybe that'll get me an invite into the cornhole tournament. My son will get me into things these days.
Yes, that's a tough. They don't play around. That's
I
serious cornholing over there. Then I just got, hey, Mr. Feeney, I'm raising money for Conard High School boys lacrosse. Please support me and help me reach my goal. Got that today. Sound
From
familiar?
him?
Yep.
Oh, I told him we're a little tapped out about fundraising right about now.
I love it. No, good kid. I will be donating to that one too.
You got your Conard, Conard jersey on.
I'm
there.
repping. I wore Conard for you.
All right, love it. Love it.
So let's talk Johnny's jog a little more, and then we'll get right into Conard. So how long and what was your involvement, and what does Johnny's jog mean to you?
Oh, I mean, it's just, I know you're involved too, so you know it, but it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. Dan and Laura Moran founded it with Dan and Kelly Clark. Johnny, it's inspired by Johnny Moran. I think the great part of the story is Johnny, who unfortunately is no longer with us. He had a very rare disease. Most people haven't even heard of it. He was a beautiful kid, and his smile could light up a room. He was nonverbal, but man, what an impact he had on all the kids, my kids and all the kids he grew up with. But it's just a testament to our community that Dan and Laura felt so appreciative of the way the community helped them through the hard times they had with Johnny, and they wanted to do something to give back. So they created Johnny's Jog as a charity that gives to children's charities. It's not just one charity; it gives to 4. And you've even been the recipient of their Clover Club, which is a 5th rotating charity. And But I really like the part that Johnny was alive when this happened. This wasn't.
All right, love you, dude. See ya.
Good
job.
It wasn't done in memoriam. It was while Johnny was alive, but to give back to other charities in the area. And then, I mean, you couldn't find two better couples than the Morans and the Clarks, who were so generous and so good to everyone around them to come up with something that's now been such a staple and such a great event here in town.
Yeah. It's like a pillar of the community. Like, you have to have Johnny's Jog. I looked around, I was talking with Browse, and we were like, this is amazing. All these people are here for this race, and every year it gets better and better, and just amazing people. Yeah, you hit it on the head. Go back and listen to podcast 42, Laura and Kelly.
I will have
Johnny's
to do that.
Jog. Great people, good friends. Yeah, they give to the Molly Ann Tango, Covenant Prep, Miracle League, and then they pick a fourth one. And again, like you said, in 2023, Friends of Feeney was selected, and it completely catapulted our organization. We look to them as like the big brother. They're our role models, and they've been modeling how to get in the community, how to fundraise, and just how to be a good person and a good friend. So thank you for everything that Johnny's Jog's doing. This year, they helped the Center of Children Advocacy.
Okay.
So,
and I think of note, while we're talking about them, they crossed the $1 million mark this year. So
yeah,
pretty amazing.
1 million provided. So yeah,
1
amazing.
Yeah,
amazing. Yeah, great stuff. We got a picture of me and you from the Johnny's Jog. We'll put that right here. Ready? Boom.
Oh, that's handsome.
Look at that. And then we got another one. We might as well do another one from, when is the last time I saw you? Oh, when your sash.
Yeah.
Parade. Boom. Sash. Boom.
Meant to wear the sash today. I forgot it.
Yeah. What did that mean? So let's get right into that. You mentioned sash. We'll show a picture of you in the sash.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why'd they pick you?
Yeah. Well, that's what I said. I said they ran out of Irish people in West Hartford. And it was a great honor. But what they said was how I give back to the community. That's why, because I said, I'm not all Irish, and I don't know if I'm quite the guy that you're looking for. And they said, no, it's about somebody. It's not just about being Irish, which I obviously am Irish. My last name's O'Mara. I got the apostrophe.
Yeah, it's official.
The
apostrophe makes it official.
My dad was Irish. My mom was not. My mom's all Italian. But Irish, but also it's beyond that. It's how you show up in this community. And that's why they chose me, because I guess when I look back on it, I make it a point to give back. I grew up here, born and raised here in this town, well before all this stuff going on around us was going on. And I love this place, and I love the people in it, and I love the community it's become as well.
You're pre-Blueback?
Oh, yeah. Very pre.
Conard?
Conard 87, baby.
87, huh?
Oh,
all right. All right. I was Wilby High School, Waterbury, Connecticut, 96. So
which one?
Wilby.
Okay.
96, 87. How has things changed? 87 Conard to present day Conard. What do you think?
Well,
because your dad went there, and now your children went there.
My dad was first graduating class in 58. So it used to be just Hall, and it was over at the town hall. That's where Hall High School was. And then in 57, they opened up the new Conard High School, which I learned recently. It wasn't like an even split. Like almost everybody went over to Conard. And then they built the new hall, and then they ended up splitting back. But when they opened the new Conard, most people went to
current location,
the current location, Conard.
Okay, gotcha.
And I think people who could walk went to Hall.
Wow.
So yeah, he was the first graduating class, which is pretty neat. He was the first football captain, the first team to Mall Hall in football. They won their first game. We got that game ball in our basement. I was not a football player. I only played lacrosse at Conard, but my sons are both football players. So it's been pretty neat to see that torch passed down.
Yeah.
And I learned from my son this year, my older one, Matthew, that there's a picture of my father, I guess somewhere near the locker room, or maybe it's the original captains or something. But he said he goes by and taps it on the way out to games, kind of like Notre Dame, they tap the sign. And he said now, like, his buddies do it too. So
that's
kind of
awesome.
cool that my dad's legacy is still living on a bit.
Yeah. Clemson too, they like rub a turtle. Or no, Maybe that's
That'd be Maryland, I think, yeah.
Nope. Clemson rubs a dog or a tiger or something. Who knows? Well, very cool.
Be careful if you rub a tiger.
Oh man. So Conard and what the brothers playing on the same field, well, different field.
So
I don't think your dad played on AstroTurf.
No,
under
he
the
did
lights.
not. No, in fact, they used to play over at Duffy School, or the fields at Duffy School originally.
Oh no way. They'd walk over.
I think so, yeah, or take a horse. However, it used to happen. Yeah, I have some photos of that with Duffy was a swamp, but they played football over there.
Yeah, you have some really great kids. Back to your kids, they did the Visionaries of
Student
the Year.
Visionaries of the Year. We just came off of that. It ended last Thursday. That's through Blood Cancer United, which used to be, most people know it as Leukemia Lymphoma Society.
Yep.
But they just rebranded, so now it's called Blood Cancer United. Thought it was more inclusive. It's I like the idea. It's just going to take a bit to get the word out, so
yeah,
we're working on that. But anyway, the Student Visionary of the Year is a 7-week fundraising campaign. It's high schools, so you get a team from each high school or as many high schools as you can. This year there were 17 teams, 7-week fundraising campaign. It culminated last Thursday. Nobody knew what anyone else had done. You set goals as a team, and then you find out the big reveal on the numbers. So last Thursday night, we're there. My boys set a goal of $60,000. And by the way, thank you. You supported us as well. But on the night it was revealed, we did not take first place. Regret to say, but they did earn $91,000 for that cause. So, I mean, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And then the girl who beat them, the first place team, she came in at $102,000. And then collectively, as this group of 17 high school teams, $484,000.
Jeez.
So real money. I mean,
yeah,
we're talking, this is impactful money that's doing good things. These are high school kids here in Connecticut.
And it's great to see kids doing it because, I didn't really get thinking of others until later in life. I wish I thought of others earlier. I don't know. But again, great kids, talented musicians, athletes, scholars. Scholars.
They are scholars. Oh my God. They're smart kids.
Very cool. Very cool.
They did not get that from me.
And that's how you know Chelsea, our former guest, because I think she's with the leukemia and the blood.
She is. She's the area director here. She moved here, I don't know. I want to say like 6 years ago. I could be way off on that, but I sold her a house, and then we got to talking about leukemia lymphoma because she worked for leukemia lymphoma in Ohio. She moved here from Ohio.
Yep.
And then she worked here, and now we work together a lot. I'm on the board here in Hartford. And so, yeah, Chelsea and I talk a lot.
That's important to you because that's how your father passed, correct?
Yeah. My dad passed in 2010 from non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. So that was, I didn't know much about the organization, but after he passed, they had asked me to do some things, and I ran, at the time it was called the Man of the Year. They had Man of the Year and Woman of the Year, which has now been turned into Visionary of the Year.
Okay.
So, but I did that back in 2014. That was my introduction to the organization, and I've been involved ever since.
Yeah. Her name's not, but I always think it's Chelsea Dropkick, but it's like the wrestling move.
Yeah.
Dropkick.
Like the Dropkick Murphys.
Yes. And then Greg Hammond was the co-guest. And
so Greg was a visionary. Like my kids were student visionaries.
Yep.
Greg was a visionary. And you guys talked about the beer.
I think he won.
Trail. Yeah, he did.
Yep.
Because he had everybody go drinking beer, and that worked out really well.
Smart man. Yeah, he mapped out the beer, all these different breweries, and they donated some every month. Yeah.
Yeah, the Connecticut
Greg
Beer
Hammond,
Tour.
great person.
Yep.
Good friend. He golfed in our golf tournament. He sponsored the golf tournament. He actually sponsored the water bottles.
Oh.
Every water bottle that the golfers got. Greg Hammond, Hammond and Isles.
Nice.
So great person.
And when's your tournament?
September 12th.
September 12th.
Playing?
What day of the week do you do it? Yeah. Hit me up.
It's a Saturday.
Okay.
Does that work for you?
That's football season for my boys, so that might be tough.
I know. That's what he has it on the schedule, but he's like, Mr. Feeney, it's football season.
Yeah.
He's like, I totally understand. We'll see
That's
what we
one
can do.
like that's my non-negotiable. I can't miss kids' games. There's only so many left.
Exactly.
And my oldest missed his whole season last year with a torn ACL.
Oh, which one's older?
Matthew's older. So it's Matthew's a junior, Michael's a sophomore.
Yeah. Okay. And then Matthew, I ran into at town hall, super polite kid. They were doing a breaking bias community building. I was honored to be selected and have my pictures up there. And he was the high school tour guide.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, I know you know Michael Moore, but I just want to say hi, Mr. Feeney. I was like, oh, great kid.
Yeah.
I wish I got a picture. We would have put it here. Boom. But we don't have the picture.
Yeah, we could Photoshop one.
No. So, yeah, I was the honoree of the St. Patrick's Day Parade in 2023.
Yeah, I was there.
It was great. It was complete, like you said. My grandfather's born and raised in Ireland, Waterford.
Okay.
Died in Ireland. I have his death certificate, his birth certificate, wedding certificate. I can file to be an Irish citizen. I've been sitting on this info for, I think, 17 years now.
Really?
Talk about procrastinating.
Yeah,
and if I got it in before my children were born, come to find out, they could have filed for it because then their dad would have been an Irish citizen. But now if I file after,
they're out.
Grandfathered out.
Yeah.
So regrets.
Well,
big time regrets.
You're going to stay here anyway, I think.
Right? Yeah. But I like to visit and say, hey,
yeah,
I'm like you. I'm a citizen.
You
here.
can pretend.
I'm good at that.
Yeah.
But again, John Staunton and that whole crew, wonderful people. Again, it was a true honor. I was teamed up with Eddie Carr, the Marshal.
Oh, yeah.
He's a phenomenal. He's a legend.
Eddie's all-time great.
All-time great. Then Eddie, Lonesome Eddie and the Bird Dogs. Episode 100 was a special episode. Actually, 150, excuse me. 150 we celebrated with the Ball for a Cure crew.
Okay, also great.
New Park Brewery. Then with live music with Eddie and the Bird Dogs.
Okay.
So go back and check out 150. Luke and Matt Connors, and then Eddie and the Bird. And Eddie makes a surprise visit, of course, and, puts on the glasses and.
You have his guitar?
Character. I love that guy.
Right on.
Got to get him on here. So speaking of which, brought some, I love swag. Honoree Real Estate.
Yeah, well, I thought you might want a couple of pints to work with.
Cheers.
And I brought you that book so you can, if you decide you want to start investing, that's a good little book to get started with.
The Millionaire Real Estate Series.
Yeah.
So is this like buying? I should buy a lot of property?
Oh, you should. I mean, we should probably after this go out and buy a couple for you just to get you going.
Okay.
You don't want to waste time here.
I think I'm going to buy. I'll buy a house.
It's a great time to buy.
On my way home. No,
and you got the bag to go with it, so you can keep all your stuff in the bag.
Yep.
There you go.
And you are still at 860-982-0288.
I sure am.
Reach out to my guy Rob if you need a house. RobOmira.com. And what's up with Keller Williams? Why Keller Williams?
Oh man, it's a great organization. I started out here in West Hartford in 2004. I got my license. My mother was in the business. She's still with us, but she's not in the business. But she was at Coldwell Banker. So for us to work together, we had to be in the same place. So I went and joined Coldwell Banker in town. And then I was doing it more to invest. Like I wasn't planning to be a real estate agent. That was not my intention. I got my license to invest. And then as I got into it a little bit, especially the age I was and where my friends were in life, it just turned out that there was a need. And a lot of people that were in the industry were part-timers and doing a deal here and doing a deal there. And I said, you know what, if I lean into this, I think there's some real opportunity. Mm-hmm. So that's what I did. And so a few years into it, I started looking where was going to be the best way or best place for me to build a business that was going to last. And Keller Williams turned out to be that place, which I've been there since 2008. And I have not left.
Nice.
So it's a great place to do business.
18 years. What, do you have an office?
Yeah, 29 South Main Street over Town Center building.
Okay.
So, right across from Fleming's and the library. And
oh, gotcha. Yep.
The big brick one over.
Oh, yeah. All right. I know exactly where that is. Yeah. Do you have a team under you?
I do not. I did in the past. I thought that's what you had to do, grow a big team. I tried it. I had agents working for me. It wasn't my thing. I'm a lot more of a lone wolf. I like to do my thing, do it my way.
You gotta hit me with a lone wolf then. Go ahead, hit it. Come on. Yes.
But I do have a full-time licensed assistant. You probably know Eileen. Do you know Eileen Moore?
Yes. Yep.
So Eileen and I have been working together for years. She actually worked for the attorney that I was working with forever, with Owen Egan, who's here, the probate attorney.
Oh, yeah.
Owen's great.
Him. Hit him up. I want him to be a podcast guest.
Oh,
I asked him all the time.
That's easy. I'll get him in.
All right, deal.
But Eileen worked for him, and then they were kind of going in a different direction, and she came to work with me, and it's been great.
You know her brother B Moore?
I sure do.
Trouble or not so trouble?
No comments. No comments.
No comment. Let's see. Is he friend or foe?
Oh, he's friend all day.
What makes him a good friend?
Because he will show up for you. He was very, without even me asking. I'm not even sure how he found out, but he supported my kids in this without me asking him. I mean, that's a great example right there.
Yep. Truly a good friend.
He's also spent some time on Block Island, so that always makes you a good guy.
Oh, nice.
And he's friends with Dan Clark. That's how we
Oh, because they work together.
Yep, they work together.
That's right.
No, Brenda's a great guy.
I like him a lot.
Fellow Irishman.
Yep. We saw it together. He's got that deep voice.
Yes, he does.
Sounds like it hurts sometimes.
He's very shy, though. He doesn't like to talk.
No. Yeah, he's shy. He's shy. Very quiet guy. All right. So we're here at Luna Pizza. Let me shout out some sponsors. Luna Pizza here on 999 Farmington Road. Come out and check their Korean barbecue wings. They're fantastic, along with the pizza. Phenomenal. Direct Line Media. None of this would be possible without Dave and Stefania. We got People's Bank, Brook Golf Law Group, Sally and Bob's, The Fix IV, Keating Agency Insurance, Parkville Management, People's Bank.
You had to get
Keating
the America
Agency.
coffee. They're right behind you.
Yes, that's good stuff. Where were we? I think I got them all. New England, but with New England Door and Security, formerly West Hartford Lock.
Oh, there you go.
What are 3 keys that make you a great real estate agent?
Wait. Well, I mean, I think I'd have to start with experience. I've been doing it a long time now. There's not a lot I haven't seen, and so that really comes into play. I think the fact that my business philosophy, I'm not trying to sell you a house. Like, that's not, you can't really just, I suppose you could try to trick someone into buying a house, but that's not it. If I need to show you 50 houses over 3 years, because that's the right thing for you, that's what we're going to do. Like, my goal at the end of the day is for you to have an amazing experience. Sometimes it's not even buying a house. I can't tell you how many people I've told not to buy a house because it wasn't the right time for them. So it's more about providing the right consulting for the person who they are at that time.
Okay.
So experience, being purpose driven, my goal is to create the best experience. And then I think probably, if you want to, what's important, negotiating. I'm a good negotiator, and I use that to my client's advantage. So we help win them deals.
All right. Those are 3 keys sponsored by West Hartford Lock or New England Door and Security. All right. We're at Luna Pizza. Do you have a favorite restaurant?
Like in the world, in the town?
Yeah, let's do world.
In the world.
I don't know if you want to be put on the spot.
But... God, I'm not that worldly, but I might say the barn on Block Island if I was going to go out of town.
I've only been there once. Where's that?
So there's a big hotel called the Spring House.
Yep.
It's a big white hotel up on the
stairs
hill.
to go. Yep. And
And then it's part of the Spring House. It's just behind. It's a much smaller space that they keep open year round, and it's phenomenal. It's just
Where do you get the best mudslides ever? Is that like up in the back?
So people argue about it. It's hands down. It's at Champlin's Marina. The bar is called Trader Vic's.
Really? That's not the one I heard.
People tell you the Orr. People tell you. Yeah, no.
That's where I went.
That's not it. They're good, but that's not it.
My guy Lee told me to go to the Orr.
Well, you go to the Orr and have one, and then you go over to Champlin's and have 3.
And they're better.
They're better.
Ah, yeah. And then what's the bar on the water that has like the live music? Towards the end.
Yeah, that's over at Payne's Dock, and that's called Mahogany Shoals.
Mahogany Shoals?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's changed. Oh my God, how that's changed. It used to be a tiny little shack, and there was this old Irish musician who would play in there almost every day. This guy Walter McDonough, and he was just a surly old salty Irishman.
Yes, my favorite.
You'd make a request, and he'd like give you an F-bomb and like get out of here,
Yeah.
and then he might play it if you wanted. But
Oh,
that place is now, they've opened it up, and it's got a big outdoor square bar or rectangle bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I want to go.
I'll
are
be
you
out
up
there.
often?
Yeah, we'll be out there like mid-July into August. So yeah, hit me up. I'll take you on a mudslide tour.
Okay.
That's what we'll do.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we went down to the cliffs.
The bluffs.
Bluffs.
Southeast Bluffs. Yep.
Risked our life going
Yeah.
down these like rocky stairs and
Yeah.
then took nice pictures.
Yeah.
Went out on the boat, saw the new windmills
Yeah.
that my buddy was complaining about.
Yeah. You can fish out there. There's good fishing out there.
Yeah, the oar. I think we ate at the Spring House. What's another? Is that a hotel?
Spring House is a hotel. It's kind of like if you were coming into town on a boat, you're
Yep.
coming in on the ferry.
It's right
Spring
there.
House is up on your left.
Oh, on the
no, the
left.
one down low. So there's one down low. Like when you get off the boat, there's something called Ballards, and that place is crazy. It's like spring break. It's a lot of young folks.
Ballards might be the live music place.
They have live music. Oh yeah, they have.
That's the one I was.
They have bands of all sorts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did they have a Jamaican thing
Yes.
that got in trouble?
Yes, they have the. I don't think it's around anymore. They had the Jamaican Fest, I think it was.
Yeah.
And that got shut down because there was a lot of fights.
Yep. I saw that on the ferry on the way home. No. So, what about local politicians? You like local politicians?
Only one.
What makes Derek Slap a good friend?
Well, I like his haircut to
Yes,
start with.
yes.
You know, he's got a great haircut. He was the guy that swore me in. I don't know if I actually got sworn in, but presented my proclamation this year.
Yeah.
So that was kind of special. And he's out here doing good things for not just our community, but for the kids and for everyone here in our state.
Yep. Go back and check it out. Episode 21. Derek Slap. He's a good friend. Yep.
An early comer. Okay.
Yeah, he was in the top 50. Almost top 20. Ugh, almost. He was
Just-
21. He was on the cusp.
Just outside.
Yeah, we have a mic set up for you if you want to join us or you would hang out for a little bit. But really excited to have our special guest, Derek Slap, in the building.
When my boys were younger, probably 8-10 years ago, I've always wanted to play the guitar.
Oh yeah.
Like I love music. I just don't have a musical bone. in my
yeah,
body.
right.
But so I got us all guitar lessons right here at
Oh, yeah.
Music and Arts. So me and my two boys would go
Okay.
in for lessons, and it only stuck with one of us. My youngest was the
Yeah.
one that he took to it, and the rest of us just didn't quite make it.
Yeah, a lot of practicing.
Yeah, I can't even clap on beat.
I can't either. I'm with you.
I
Or the
can't-
school system. West Hartford school system really is strong in the music department. So I give a lot of credit to the music program at West Hartford for both your children.
Yeah. So
Oh,
these
They have
Absolutely.
wonderful teachers, but
Yep.
the music
Great.
teachers are also great. too.
Yep.
totally. Yeah. No, we 100%. We owe them. We're very grateful. But I mean, both of them are like, pursuing their dream in music, in part because of the West Hartford Public Schools.
Now, is the grad opportunity also for music?
Yeah, cello
Oh,
performance. So
nice.
she had to
Wow.
submit a reel and to get on-campus auditions. So she got into Indiana so far, which has a great music program, in Illinois, and then she's waiting on Juilliard and Yale and New England Conservatory in Boston. So
Jeez.
Wow.
those
Those
three.
are all phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, those would be terrific.
Holy
So,
cow.
but they're lottery tickets, in terms of like they're just so tough to get into. So
Mm.
Yeah.
we'll see.
I have twin girls, seniors. So
Yeah, what are they up to?
one hopefully UConn and one Quinnipiac.
Great.
PA program at Quinnipiac, law program at UConn.
Oh, nice.
Wonderful.
So very
good.
excited. Golf captain. Shout out to Mila.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
And and they're local.
And they're local. Yes, 40 minutes in each direction.
Yep.
So they're seniors at Conard.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't aware.
Unified Theater's going on right now.
Yeah.
They do the mock trial, the Model UN, the student council, all the good stuff. So many
That's great.
opportunities. it's great if you're not into sports. There's so many black box theater. There's
Yeah.
Right.
No, it's
I mean, that Unified Theater is nationwide now. Started at Conard.
well, and
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
they just finished up their
Anything goes.
Anything Goes, which is unbelievable.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
I went. My son's in the pit, for the music.
Oh yeah. My girl said that.
and I went because my son's in the pit, and
Sure.
I kind of didn't really want to go that much,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
and it's not like he's gonna be. I'm not gonna really hear him
Yeah.
because he's blending in.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, that show was unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, it was so good.
They worked hard on
Those
that, too.
kids are like professional actors,
Right.
Like unbelievably good.
I went same thing. My daughter was crew. So when
Yeah.
the lights go out, she brings stuff
Yeah.
out in the dark and
Yeah.
brings it back before
Yeah.
the lights go on. So
Yeah.
I don't get to see her, but here I am supporting
Right.
to go see her.
Gotta do
So
it.
That was last year. It was great. But again, the shows are phenomenal.
Totally.
Yeah. So Senator Slap, is an honor to have you here.
Well, thanks for inviting me.
Yep. And I know you're helping us in our community, but you also have a full-time job.
Yep.
So do you want to talk about a little bit about that and what brings you here?
Sure. Yeah. So I work at the Village for families and children. So that is one of the oldest nonprofits in the state of Connecticut. We're 200 years old, and we're one of the larger providers of mental health services, especially for children in the state. So most people know the campus. They've driven by it a million times, but they probably don't know what goes on there. We have actually a number of different campuses, but the one I'm referring to is the one right there on Albany Avenue, right by, there's the Unitarian Church that's there, and University of Hartford, right?
Okay.
And it's right on the corner,
Mhm.
and there's those brick buildings.
Okay.
So that used to be an orphanage 100 years ago. And now we run the largest foster care program in the state. We have outpatient mental health care, and we actually provide services for adults as well, for substance use issues, fatherhood programs. So lots of different programs, but we serve about 20,000 families a year. So decades ago, we started this. It's really an event, and it's called the Champions for Children event. We have it every year in the spring with hundreds of people come together, and it's people it's supporters, it's board members, donors, it's all sorts of people who are connected to the Village in some way or just are really dedicated to helping children. And we award one or two people in the community who are champions for children. And they don't necessarily have anything to do with the Village, but, there's that saying, it takes a village, right? And it really does to raise children. It takes all of us, the whole community. And so I am so thrilled to announce that, and we're making like major news right now.
Here
This
we
is
go.
breaking news that you, Eric Feeney, are a champion for children and will be awarded that honor, that distinction in May at this annual event.
Wow.
So congratulations and thank you.
Well
Thank
done.
you.
Happy
Yeah,
to be
I'm
here
really-
to.
Got the
Witness
shakes, the
this.
chills. Yeah, it's great.
It's amazing.
We got an exclusive. You called me the day a couple weeks ago before school.
Yeah.
Just made my day. I got emotional. It's not why I do what I do, but it felt good to be recognized. So I'm truly honored and humbled, and I'm very proud of this achievement. So thank you, Senator Slap.
No,
my guy.
absolutely. And when you said, well, it's not why you do what you do, like everyone knows that. And that's part of what makes what you do even more remarkable, is that you're not in it for fame or for, praise, even though you deserve it a lot. And, our organization, I didn't mean to cut you off because I really want to hear too about and I'm sure people who listen to this podcast are familiar with it, but just about kind of the impact that your work has. I mean, in the classroom, but even beyond, I just think is incredible. And so our organization is committed to helping children cope with trauma and to not only deal with trauma, but avoid trauma. And so the other champion is this guy, Dr. Rogers, who works at Connecticut Children's and that's kind of like on one end and helps prevent teen suicide and that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But we're just so impressed. I'm impressed, and the Village is, with what you do, and you go above and beyond and you help children, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that was the origin of
Yeah.
how you started your nonprofit,
Yeah.
right? Is that you saw a need and you didn't wait for somebody else to do something. You did it. It's remarkable.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, we hopped in 13 years ago. Gabby Sohn was my 5th grade student. She lost her father unexpectedly. I'm from a divorced family. I know how it was not to see my dad every once in a while. I could never imagine never seeing him again. So we started helping. We raised money and, used GoFundMe. But then the following year, another student lost their dad to unexpected violence in Hartford. So I was like, all right, let's go official. We started a nonprofit.
Yep.
And since then, we just helped our 147th family and provided over $285,000.
Wow,
All
amazing.
volunteer, grassroots
Amazing.
organization.
Yeah. That's impressive.
Working with wonderful people like Rob, Luna Pizza, Direct Line Media. I mean,
Yeah.
the list goes on and on. The West Hartford community is so supportive and so they bought into the mission, helping children and families that need assistance after heartbreak or tragedy.
Yeah. I talked to the superintendent of schools and we were going to give you this award. And he was saying, Paul, that you are a completely selfless person. And he said, you have created a cult following in town. And he said that just amazing, impact that you have had. So do you feel like that? Do you have a cult following in West Hartford?
I don't know. Maybe you do see the magnets a lot.
Yes.
I hear that a lot.
And he's not shy to hand them out.
Yeah.
That's right.
Got to get them out there.
You're the real deal.
Yeah,
you really are.
And that motto is something easy to get behind. I tell kids sometimes, hey, pick up that trash. And they're like, it's not my trash. Well, how about you be a good friend and pick it up?
Right.
Or, pick up trash that's not yours, hold the door, give compliments, smile, and, be charitable. So it's a good mission to stand behind a motto.
And it's simple, it's such a great, simple, be a good friend. It's so simple, but it's so meaningful. So
Right.
It is really, we all really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Derek. What was I going to say? No, this is truly honored. I can't believe it. So May 14th.
That's right. And, we
Nice.
could work on your speech, right?
Speech.
Yeah.
Speech.
You got to do a little speech. 3 to 5 minutes. You'll be fine.
Okay. How many people can I bring? How many of the cult can I bring?
Oh, gosh.
Are you selling tickets as well?
No, it's not a fundraiser, actually. So it's, people are welcome to, we'll have a mention there about our capital campaign, et cetera. But primarily it's to thank donors and to bring people together who are like part of this community that help children. So I know there's tables at 10. You want to fill a table? Does that work?
Okay. I can't invite my elementary school.
The entire school? I don't know. Can they sing or they have like
Yeah.
something they could do, provide some
course.
entertainment?
Can they sit still?
Oh, I can't sit still. I can't imagine if they can. It's not easy.
No, yeah,
So-
teaching. I've been teaching for 22 years, 13 at Wolcott, where I currently am,
Yep.
9 at Kingsbury School in Waterbury, where I went to school. So
Yeah.
that was like a dream, it's important to me to be there. And it brings me so much joy, but, there is heartbreak or tragedy. So, that's why I started the Friends of Feeney. And I marched in the Park Road Parade with little kids on the back of a trailer. And they're like, haha, there's Friends of Feeney.
Mm.
And it stuck. And
Yeah.
it's been working. And then I got a great team. I can't thank Matt, Marty, Jen, Ty, Dante, and Rob. They're just a wonderful team, and we work really hard. We got a board meeting Thursday night.
Yep.
We get donation requests. We meet to see how much we're going to fund, and we help them all out. Yeah, we help a couple families in Hall currently, family in Tolland, Bristol.
So it's not just West Hartford.
No,
right?
we're branching out.
Okay.
Is it the whole state?
Pretty much,
Yeah.
yeah. From Waterbury to Suffield, Connecticut, actually, yeah. So,
All right.
I know this is your show, so I shouldn't be interviewing you, but can I ask you, is there
course.
one story or one family or child that you've helped that is really stays in your head that you mind sharing with me?
yeah, well, my first family will always be near and dear to my heart. The Sohn family, Nancy Sohn, practically I feel part of the family now. They had twins. I have twins. Gabby's graduated from college. Gabby was a podcast guest. Nancy was a podcast guest. Braden's going to be a podcast guest. We just see them a lot, spend holidays or help them out when they need something. I know this is maybe fitting, but Yard Goats allowed Friends of Feeney to be half of the 50-50 once, and we got to go around and collect. So I'm going around telling people, hey, Friends of Feeney's 50-50, put in if you buy a ticket. And some mom looked at her daughter and went, hey, honey, that's friends of Feeney. They helped us when Daddy passed away.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, it caught me off guard.
Wow.
And I didn't know what to say. Do I hug? Do I
Hmm.
say I'm sorry? It was like
Right.
just those moments. That one sticks out as like kind of like, wow, I'm affecting people that I can walk by this person I didn't know,
Right.
and she didn't know that
Mhm.
I helped her or their family. I hear people. We have a couple people. One of my former students, Jason, lost his dad when he was my third grade teacher. He's graduating from high school.
Mhm.
He'll tell me when he got his first job or he just got his license, and invite us over for Thanksgiving or something. So
Wow.
it's like we're really becoming close, and it's a big community. Like you said, takes a village. I love that.
Yeah.
Speaking of the village, I always thought it was by the train station in Hartford, or is that just a billboard? Is that
Well, so we have our
Yeah.
administrative building is there. So, and that's actually just a few years old in terms of when we moved in there. So, so we're there, and then we have the campus on Albany Avenue, and we actually serve people in 80 towns now.
Wow.
So, and it was only about 8 before the pandemic. So, it was telehealth is expanded, and just the whole mental health crisis, right? I think there's more attention to it now. There used to be more understanding that it's really everywhere.
I know my girls are going to college, so we go from full house to empty house. And I joked with my wife. I said, we might have to foster a kid. So you might hear from me. So.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of need out there. There's, dozens and dozens of kids right now in the state who are waiting for homes. And, that's one of the things we do is try to recruit foster parents. And
all right,
it's,
let's do it.
A big
There
need.
you go. You said it. So
Sign me up.
That's right. That's right.
Commute to school,
maybe you could try triplets this time.
Oh,
Well, you have a good track record. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
there's no dispute.
wow. No, I'm truly honored. This means the world. And to announce it here on the podcast, 166 with my good friend Rob.
Yeah.
Derek, episode 21. It takes a village.
Yeah.
Truly honored. Beth By was last year's, right?
No. So Beth By was it last year's?
Or at some point she won that.
She absolutely was. That's what I'm trying to think of who last year was.
Just to follow in her footsteps, or to be in the same room, or thought of the same.
Maybe it was Beth was last year. Yeah.
Okay.
So Beth was former commissioner for early childhood education and state senator as well, and she was in the House. And so Beth, and then Tammy Exum, who's current state rep, and she's going to be retiring, and Matt Ritter, were and because they passed landmark legislation when it comes to mental health, and so we've had Senator Murphy was one as well. We've had a lot of folks, Jeffrey and Nancy Hoffman. With the Hoffman Auto Group, they've done a ton of philanthropy and charity. I mean, when you go around a lot of these nonprofits and you see their name on almost everything, you can just tell what an impact they've had. They've done a lot for the village.
Nice.
So they were honored and spoke about, their commitment to children, everything. So yeah, it's quite a impressive list that you are part of, but
Thank you.
absolutely deserve it. And I think that you do all the time, but you're going to inspire people there, not only to give, but just to get involved,
All right.
Yeah.
No, I'm truly honored. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the opportunity to talk and share our story and, our mission and our goals, and keep moving forward and helping as many people as we can, one person at a time, make a difference.
That's right. That's right.
Can't move the whole mountain. You try to move it rock by rock.
You're doing it.
The more your name gets out, the bigger it's going to grow.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I did send a magnet. Speaking of sending magnets, maybe getting off topic, sent it to Sesame Street. So I'm trying to get, speaking of spreading awareness, if I can get Big Bird or Oscar the Grouch to be a good friend magnet,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
So
Are you trying to get it like maybe a cameo on Sesame
that
Street?
as well? Sesame Street raised me. Mr. Rogers raised me. So I'm going to try to get on. Yeah. I want to sing a song with Big Bird or Elmo. So we'll see.
That would be huge.
I joked. Christina Griffin, a Conard student, is a reporter. She's like the reporter for the school, and she had to interview a community member. Interviewed me, and she's like, where do you see yourself? I'm like, well, I want to get a magnet on the Statue of Liberty's nose, Eiffel Tower, the Great Wall of China, maybe a NASA shuttle. She's like, okay, kind of looking at me like, okay. But No, we're just trying to help people and spread the good word of being a good friend and helping children that, need assistance after heartbreak or tragedy. So
Do you want to grow it beyond Connecticut?
I don't know. I'm very happy teaching. I love teaching. Like I said, best job in the world. Today we're doing you introduce fractions in cursive. It's like a celebration. Today we're learning fractions. Kids are like, yeah, finally. It's like a rite of passage.
Really? They want to learn fractions?
It was so cool.
I didn't know cursive was still a thing.
And cursive's back.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I wrote a thank you card the other day, and I tried to do it all cursive to model to my students, say, hey, we can do this.
Yeah.
You just got to go slow.
That's
got to take your time.
That's a lost art.
Don't try to. It's a lost art, but it's good for your brain, and it helps help reading for some reason. The left to right, the
cursive.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I'm a lefty, and so I smudge, and it's just a disaster.
Do you tuck your wrist in too?
Yeah, all of it.
We teach. It's called Foundations, and we have special booklets. They're like, or if you're teaching cursive to a lefty, they get this booklet.
Yeah,
you get the special one.
They never had enough green scissors when I was in school, so I cut with my right hand to this day.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, they never had the scissors.
Yeah, that backwards, like the thumb's different or something. Yeah,
exactly.
That's so cool. Lefty.
Yeah.
All right. Oh man, this is great. May 14th.
May 14th at the Hartford Golf Club, and we'll have some entertainment there. We have some.
If any listeners listening, can they say be a good friend to get in for free? I'm kidding.
You should reach out to me. Absolutely. So no, it'll be great. It'll really be good. Wow. So we give an update of what's going on with the village too. And so
yeah, I'm truly honored. This is only going to inspire me and motivate me to help more people. So this is fantastic. I'm not as emotional as the first time you told me, but I was like, I called my wife right away. I was like, honey, you don't understand.
She could come, right, to the event? She's going to be there?
If she's not busy. I don't know if she likes
me.
Yeah, 100%. My mom will be there. Good. I'm going to invite my family and my the board of directors. So maybe that table for 10 will be perfect.
Good.
Truly honored.
Yeah.
I joke and play, but this means the world. So thank you so much.
Well, of course. I mean, it's you just have such an impact, and I think a lot of times, people like you are doing good things, and you're not in it for attention or glory or anything. I mean, it's the kind of the people that really should be lifted up and celebrated. And like I said, and then it has these ripple effects, right, into the community when you do nice things for somebody. And man, I'm so grateful. Gratitude is, I think, the key to happiness too, right? I mean, if you're feeling grateful.
And passing that on, and passing it down, getting the young kids to follow your lead.
Yeah.
That's really the win, because when you get the youth participating the way you want them to, then it spreads like wildfire.
Yep. Yeah, a bunch of celebrities got together and said, the children are the future.
That's right.
And let them lead the way. No, I didn't notice that too, where kids are doing mastery experiences or they're doing student visionary stuff, and they're starting a lot younger to give back. So fundraising or volunteering their time. My daughter and their friends volunteer and hang out and help out. So
you saw all those kids at Johnny's Jog.
Oh my goodness.
Right. There must have been 40 high school kids that were
Conard lacrosse, fall baseball. Yeah, they have so many wonderful volunteers there.
And maybe this is, I don't know, maybe I'm a little too kind of down on, the social media and the devices and all that, but it seems like we have to be really intentional now to get our kids off of the screens, and connecting with each other.
Yeah.
Right. Because it's like, if we're not careful, it's just, there's just a lot of loneliness you hear and a lot of solitude. And so that human connection, and I think that's what you do, is you help to foster that. Like we're all connected to each other.
We got to live in IRL, in real life. I encourage students eye contact.
Yeah.
Talking knee to knee and face to face, like when you're sitting and talking and being a good listener.
Yeah.
So that's effective communication, being a good listener and a good speaker. So yeah, the devices are changing attention spans. I've seen it.
Right.
Changing jobs. I used to I want to be an astronaut, president. Now it's like, I want to be an influencer, YouTuber.
Yeah.
You're like, come on.
My kids just want to be, they thought a job category was billionaire. They want to be billionaires.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I like that.
I would
Sign me up.
venture in that.
Okay.
Sign me up for that.
Like, I'm just gonna ride those coattails.
Yeah. That's a good job. I like that. Billionaire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. This is amazing. All right. So we want to play a quick little game, both of you guys. It's rapid fire.
Okay.
We're moving on. We're going to do rapid fire.
What are we firing?
Coffee or tea?
Me?
Well, both. You just go rapid fire.
Iced tea.
Coffee.
All right. Are you a buyer or are you a seller?
Depends on the product.
What if it's homes?
I'm gonna buy.
Okay. How many homes do you own?
4.
Very nice. Do you have multiple homes?
Just one. Yeah.
Are you an open house kind of guy or a private showing kind of guy?
Well, for my sellers, if they would like an open house, I'm gonna have an open house for them. For my clients, we're not going to the open house. We're gonna have a private showing. I mean, for my buyers, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How many homes have you purchased in your lifetime?
2.
Both in West Hartford or?
No, one in Hamden, and that was the first home that we owned. We were there about 5 years, and then moved up here, and have been here ever since
Well,
2000.
if you need a new house, I got a guy.
I guess so. Yeah, he knows what he's doing. But you know, with the interest rate so low now, I'm never moving. Right? A lot of people, I guess that's what we hear.
That's why there's not too many homes for
That's
sale.
right.
That's
How
the
many
very
homes are for
reason.
sale right now currently in West Hartford? Do you know?
Last I looked today was 23 single family homes.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's not a lot of
Yeah,
inventory.
with condos, I think it was 32, but like 12 of them just fell off because all these new construction condos right down the street here,
Right.
they just fell off. I'm sure they're going to relist them. They just expired out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you a center stroll kind of guy or a backyard barbecue kind of guy?
Wait, what was the first option?
Center stroll, like strolling around the center.
Yeah, I like that. Sure.
Okay. All
I like
right.
strolling. Yeah. I mean, I like the barbecue too, but
Yeah, those don't feel like they're exclusive to me. I kind of like them both, but
Right.
I guess if I had to choose one, I'm gonna go the barbecue.
Yeah. See, I got a bunch of vegetarians in my family, so it's tough to grill. I mean, I could grill by myself, but grilling tofu is just not.
Yeah.
I've been there. I have one vegetarian.
Not
Real
easy
vegetables.
No, that's true. We do that sometimes, but yeah.
Now, are you a classic colonial guy or a new construction guy?
I've been a classic colonial guy forever, and I've never been a new construction guy. And I'm starting to lean. I can see the appeal in the new construction,
Okay.
but I've been a lifelong classic colonial guy.
Yeah.
Is that just because like updated wood and paint, or what is it? The new construction, just
There's
modern?
It's just if it's done right, of course. But if it's done right, there's just so much less to uncover. Our housing stock here is so old. So homes are full of asbestos and lead paint and knob and tube wiring, all these things that you
Right.
build a home now, you don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
And you have much more energy efficient things like spray foam, all these things that make a home so much better now. So I like the looks of the old home, but I like the newness of the new home.
That
Agreed.
makes sense.
Agreed.
Yeah. Yeah. Give me an old Victorian
Ooh.
house. That's what I grew up in before my parents got divorced. So I spent the rest of my life wanting to get back to a Victorian house.
Yeah.
I don't have one now. It's colonial, and it's fine. But yeah, the old
Very
Victorian,
cool.
that'd be my dream.
Yeah. With a nice wraparound porch
Absolutely. I really
with the
want
rocking
a
chair and
porch.
just hang out.
Ooh.
That's what I want.
Yeah,
I like it.
exactly.
Summer concert at Blueback or celebrate Weehaw at Town Hall?
Summer concert.
Who has a series down there? The Singing Principal, LaTanya Farrell, podcast guest number 99. She's fantastic. Shout out to
Amazing how you remember
LaTanya.
all these. That's impressive. He knows every number. Are you making them up?
That one I know because she was right before 100 because her band helped with 100. Some I know. I knew you were coming on, so I wrote yours down. But best coffee spot in West Hartford.
Well, you're gonna have to let him go. I'm not a coffee guy. I can tell you the one. I've been drinking a little bit of coffee lately, just because need a little bit. So I've been going to Nero.
You know what I was gonna say? We just went to Nero twice now in
Yeah.
the past month, and it's even the fake books. I guess they're real books.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it's a cool vibe.
Yeah.
you know?
I've never been. I want to go.
Yeah, I like
All right.
Nero.
And the place right across the street from us is really
Yeah,
good.
I've been
coffee,
there. That
too.
was good.
Yeah.
I don't know if I know what's good, so, but that was good. I like me. I if I had a spot, it's probably Nero.
Nice. I know what you're gonna say. Oh, this is good. I think this we got Conard or Hall.
That's not even a question. Come on. And mind you, as I've aged, I can appreciate Hall. We love the Hall. Like Hall had a team in this Blood Cancer United Visionary campaign, and God bless them, like great kids.
Yeah.
But come on, Conard, Maul Mall Hall.
You know what's interesting, I think, is that I know it's obviously a big rivalry with sports. Now, my two girls were in Solisti, which is a combined orchestra,
Okay.
So they don't get the rivalry. They're like, wait, why is there a rivalry? Why do they? And because their only experience is,
Togetherness.
and teammates. And
Yeah.
that kind of thing,
I think I saw the girls Conard hockey and
Right,
Hall
they are a
girls
team.
together.
Yes.
It's a combo.
Oh,
Same
okay.
thing.
Yeah.
And it's weird when they showed the fans, they were in blue and red. I feel like they should get an alternate color.
And I don't know if they, they changed the mascot names. It used to be Warriors and Chieftains.
Right.
Yep.
I know the hockey team when they had it combined at one point was called the War Chiefs because it was Warriors and Chieftains. But I'm assuming it probably isn't that now. I don't know what they're what they're called.
I like that.
Yeah.
Are you more of a Biggie or a Tupac? Do you know who those are?
I do know who it is.
He looked at me like, come on, you're a music guy.
No, I do.
Can your
I
daughter
do.
play it on the cello?
Oh, she can. Yeah. She can hear something on the radio and go over and just do it on the piano or the cello or whatever. Give me Tupac.
Yeah,
All
make
right.
it two Tupac.
Yeah.
All right.
California.
There we go. Jordan, Kobe, or LeBron?
For best ever.
Yeah, the GOAT. Who's the GOAT?
Well, and I have this debate with my son because he loves Kobe, but he says that LeBron is the best ever. And you can make a case, all the stats, scoring, and you look at assists, and by the time he hangs it up, but Jordan for me is just the dominance for those 6 years and the defense and just the killer instinct. The tongue comes out and you are in trouble.
I love it.
And so I'm a Jordan guy.
All day, every day. I don't even think it's a fair fight. I think it's Jordan. It's easy. It's of course you can appreciate the stats for LeBron, but he's been playing for 122 years. He's a flopper. Like you can't be a flopper and be the greatest of all time. So
like he's like, oh, I got hit in the eye.
Yeah.
You see the guy's hands like nowhere near.
it's like there was a sniper in the stands that took him out. And no, Jordan all day.
All right. Any recommendations? Podcasts, movies, restaurants, where you been, what you been up to? Anything you'd like to share?
Restaurants like right here.
Yeah, anywhere.
Am I supposed to say? I mean, Brico's my all-timer. It's been incredibly consistent since the day it opened.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's phenomenal. I'm not a French restaurant guy, but I've really come to like
Meze or whatever.
Le Meze.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really good. And my new sneaky little spot is right around the corner on South Main called Wabi Sabi.
Ooh,
Oh,
I've heard
nice.
good things about that. I went there once.
All right.
Yeah.
Have you ever brought your mom, your Italian mom, to Brico?
Oh yeah, many
What'd she
times.
take?
I brought my Italian grandfather to
Ooh.
Brico. I mean,
What did-
Brico's been around for
Yeah,
30
they've been
years.
around for
Long time.
long
They
time.
just celebrated 30
yeah.
years.
So my
That's-
grandfather went there.
And it passes the test, right?
Yeah,
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 okay.
yeah.
The Gnocchis passed the test.
I don't think he had that. He probably had like a
Bolognese.
or he would have had a piece of meat. But no, he liked it. Yeah. And my dad used to live on Arapahoe Road,
Wow.
and he used to call Brico his kitchen.
Walking
He
distance.
said, "I'm just gonna go down to the kitchen." And his kitchen was
Oh, there you go.
Brico.
Perfect.
Wow.
So, yeah. I'm a big restaurant, Zaytunes. Do you
Ooh.
know Zaytunes?
Yeah,
And I feel like,
yeah.
they deserve some publicity. I mean,
Yeah.
their food is so
Yeah,
good.
really
and
good.
Fresh, Mediterranean, etc. And there's a podcast I'm really into. It's other than yours, of course. You know?
I thought he was going to go on.
Well, it's this author who, I mean, he's a famous author, but Malcolm Gladwell, who's done a lot of, Tipping Point and those, and he has this podcast called Revisionist History.
Yep.
And I think there's 16 seasons now, and I listen to it a lot at the gym, and it's so good. I mean, it's just kind of the way he kind of tells the story, and it's things that you maybe haven't thought about, or there's misconceptions about things, like he does one about why are sirens, the sirens you hear, from the first responders, why are they different than the ones in Europe? And like, what's the science behind it? Like something like that. And just, he could do anything. And I think it's fascinating.
Yeah.
There was a Seinfeld episode that was exactly that.
Oh, is that right?
Exactly,
and I'm a huge
that.
Seinfeld nut. So
Yeah. That was the question. It was George and Jerry in the back of a car, and they're going, does do something different?
Right. Yeah.
Very funny.
Actually, I'm reading a book on page 30, Talking to Strangers, Malcolm Gladwell. My daughter got it for me.
Is that right? You're reading.
She's like, Dad, I got you this book, and you're on page 30. I read 30 books since I've given you this book.
Yeah, so you're going slow. There's
like,
another one that he does, and this, you guys might find this interesting, your music fans, but why country music is sadder than rock and roll. Like why, what is it about country music, and what makes, it's not just songs, but what makes them sad, and like why they can go there. And it's basically that it's you have to create melancholy, but then it's specificity. So like the very specific experiences that they write about in country music songs. And they can do that because they're partly appealing to a smaller demographic, right? So they have more shared experiences. But he does this kind of analyzation of that, comparing, like rock and roll songs that are more vague in terms of the lyrics and what makes things
bigger audience
sad.
too, and more
It's
general.
really stuff like that. It's really cool. So check it out.
Interesting. No, I have it. That's one of mine that I listen
Revisionist
to.
History.
Yeah,
You do. Okay,
absolutely.
so you know it well. Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. Any closing remarks?
I'm going to say congratulations to you, because aside from all the great things you do, to hear about this award he's going to be receiving, that's pretty impressive. So congrats to you. Keep doing what you're doing. Thanks for having me. You should probably sell your house in the next week or two. So give me a call.
That's right. What'd you say? How many homes? 20 homes or something?
23 homes. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So you could,
I could be the 24th.
That's right. No, appreciate you having me. It's, I think it was great when we connected. We were talking at that parade fundraiser that night, and just kind of, you came up to me and said, "Hey, I like what you said." And
Yeah.
I had said a thing about, getting up in the morning and trying to, whose day can I make better today? And you're like, I appreciate that. And I think that kind of brought us to where we're sitting here today.
And you said something like, "Hey, West Hartford community is great. There's Johnny's Jog. There's Friends of Feeney." And I was like, "Hey, you gave me a shout out. I like this guy."
Yeah.
And then, no, and I've always seen you at Johnny's Jog. I see you at church. I know you raised wonderful children. So I said, this guy's got to be all right. So you got the honoree, and you hilarious speech. You had humor. You had some self-deprecation jokes. So
it's my specialty.
Right. Cheers to that. I'm really good at that too, if I could say it. But we're Rob O'Mara, real estate agent, top producer in 23 and 22, Keller Williams. No, it was great.
Are you reading off my old bio?
What do you got here? Yeah.
I'm doing all right now,
Where were you? Where in 24, 25, and 26?
Well, I will say numbers have gone down just across the board, because transactionally, I mean, the entire state and in the Northeast, but hanging in there, averaging about 50 a year, 50 deals a year. And, when I was trending up before the market went down, so just cracked like the 80 mark. And again, like a solo practitioner. But it's a little tight, right? Inventory's tight, but we'll get there. And ultimately, it's not about my stats. It's about the clients I serve. Are they happy with where they're going and where they land? That's the goal.
Well, if you need a house, Rob O'Mara is here for you. Derek, so glad you popped in with some wonderful news. Again, I'm
course.
honored and proud. Do you have any closing remarks?
Well, one, I got to say happy birthday to my middle child, Zoe, who turned 20 today. So anyway, very happy about
Happy
that.
birthday.
We're going to,
Big 2-0.
yeah, the big two. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, do I remember it?
Yeah. So to be 20 again, right? So anyway, so happy birthday to her. But like Rob said, I mean, thank you so much for all that you do for our community. And if you ever wondered, if people notice, the answer is yes. And people are, I think, in awe of you and so grateful for just the impact that you have. So just to celebrate you, you don't hear it enough. I'm sure you don't, because sometimes it's thankless or just, the fact that you go and you do your day job, and that's exhausting in and of itself at what you do as public service to teach your children, but then to go above and beyond it. So just grateful for you. And I'm really excited to celebrate you with a big group of people and very festive occasion on May 14th at the Village.
Thank you so much. It takes a village.
Yeah.
All right. It was wonderful chatting. 166. This is Feeney Talks with Friends. Download us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere you get a podcast. Help get these views up. Let's get some subscribers. We'll see. Be a good friend on 3. 1, 2, 3. Be a good friend.
All right.
At the friends of Feeney.